Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Sharron Martin and I'm a messenger and channeler for Gaia. So it's my pleasure and privilege actually to bring you messages from her. I meet with her most days and have a conversation with her really, and at some point soon I am going to create a video that perhaps gives a greater explanation of how I've built this relationship with her over time. So in many ways it is like sitting with a friend for coffee. So I'm asking Gaia, what next in our world? And she is showing the acceleration of this crumbling. It's going to increase, the crumbling. Things are going to come tumbling down into debris, into rubble. Many things, and we will look around in shock and awe and wonder at our world as the foundations of our world, the things that have seemed so big and strong and powerful and long lasting, probably permanent in many of our ways of thinking. They're dissolving, they're crumbling, and so we really are moving into that clean-up phase. We need to take stock and clean up and look to the new. Look to the rainbow and the light in the skies as these are bringing us new codes. So a lot of this is going to come in a new way, and a lot of it is going to come in as energetic templates that have already been formulated. And what is important is for each of us at this time to attend to our own body systems, mind, heart, physical body, and our energetic bodies, as we've spoken of before, this idea of accepting and calling in the new codes and integrating them, coming into balance and being centered in the heart, and then be in wonder and in awe, witnessing these new codes, these new ways coming into play and into place, as many of the three-dimensional concepts and constructs will no longer fit in our new paradigms. And in many ways it's because they were false to begin with, and that will become more apparent to us. So it will feel as though very much we're in this time of shifting sands, but that it's exponential. So, you know, Gaia's spoken of this idea that we have to learn to be on shifting sands, and now we have to up that. We have to up the ante of that and learn to ride the dunes, because the dunes are moving. That's how much change we're having. So it's going to be stronger for a while, and we'll have to find our way with making sense of it, because it will be unknown. We have to release any trauma of it and enjoy the conjuring up and the witnessing and observing of the new as we come into a simpler life, actually, full of much harmony and peace. You know, I've often spoken to you, you know, of Gaia's words, which is different to what many are saying, but Gaia speaks about this being this storm before the calm, the chaos before the calm, not the other way around. And so she's saying we need to come into this place where we're in harmony and balance with our inner selves. And she's also shown me this imagery of as though we'll have this situation where we are viewing things on a big outdoor movie theatre to watch as kind of part of this growing awareness of what's been going on in our world, as the illuminated truth is for us to see, and we can come into acceptance and preparation for the new. And the new is going to be amazing. You know, we are, in a way, we're in the last throes of a spiritual war on our planet at the moment, but on the higher energetic levels we've already passed into the fifth dimension, and it's just a matter of anchoring that in and cleaning up a bit of the mess, really. So okay, so what do you need to do? What do you need to do just on this very personal level of your own body and your own awareness? You need to create good practices, and so that's being aware of self, that's attuning to self, it's being grounded, it's being centered, it's using the breath to sit in the heart, those basic practices. It's about keeping out of the drama of things. It's about being the observer. Look and see what is happening, but do it from an observer place, from a viewpoint that's a little bit further away from a place of being the witness of it and not getting dragged into it. See if you can see it from a couple of different viewpoints. That's yourself and the world. It's about recognizing any big triggers that come, any pains in your body, either be they physical or emotional pains, and it's about attending to that. So you might have some practices that you can do to attend to that, or you might have a healer that you can go to for that. You can come and make an appointment with me. I do that both remotely and in person, and get help though. This is not the time to be in delay around this. This is the time to get your body as clear as possible, as quickly as possible, because we are moving, and man, if you cannot see that now, then you must be running around with your eyes closed. So come on, it's time to do that. So I'm trying to break this all down into these little tiny segments for you so you can action them and get into alignment with the higher aspect of self, the expanded version of your own divinity. And so the first thing is to become the observer, view things from away, from a distance. Don't get dragged into stuff. There's things happening on all sorts of levels. You don't have to understand all of that, but if you can observe it and notice that it might be happening on lots of levels, that sits you in a better place to be able to be the observer and not get emotionally dragged in. And then you need to attend to your own inner stuff, because those are the things that require healing so you can move into a higher place. And it's time now, Gaia is saying, it's time to make a choice. You've got to make a choice about where you're going to be. Which timeline are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the timeline where you're going into your beautiful, higher, expanded self, exploring your own divinity, your own connection with self? Or are you going to be on the timeline that has more of an artificial intelligence aspect, which is a real timeline existing in our world at the moment, and you get to choose. But what I'm telling you, and that what Gaia is telling me, is you have to choose. Now is the time to make that choice. It's imperative. Okay? So I'm going to close off this, and I am segmenting this long series. I'm going to put it out probably as 4 little mini series. Okay, so this first thing is about a bit of an overview and what you need to do in your own for your own body. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. I also offer one-on-one sessions in energy healing and Akashic readings. And for those of you seeking clarity of life purpose and direction, the instructions to book a session are below. Infinite blessings and much love to you.